Hey everybody, Leah Seidel here. Listen, over the last 2 weeks I've given you a few videos to strengthen your leg muscles and to help you stop the plop, which again is if we stand up, we're not just plopping into that chair and rolling back. We're moving with control and with intention. So I want to add on today, in my last Stop the Plop series, we talked about shortening the base of support. So we did a few chair sit-to-stands with the feet halfway in, and then we did a few chair sit-to-stands with the feet all the way in, standing up and sitting down. Today I want to add on to that, and I want to challenge your leg strength here and a little bit of leg endurance as we go. So we're going to start with our feet hip width apart, weight in the back half of the foot. And what I want you to do, we'll just do one here, a regular one, just to get the feel for it. We're going to stand all the way up, squeeze all the muscles in our core and in our legs in and up, relax the shoulders, and then we're going to push back from our hips, sinking with control into the chair. Now my hands came forward so that I was counterbalancing myself. Let's do that one more time because I want to make sure you have the right form before we add on to that next progression, okay? So feet are hip width apart, weights in the back half of the foot. We're going to stand up here, squeezing everything in and up as we go. Nice proud chest, looking straight ahead. And then we're going to push the hips back first, keeping our weight in the back half of the foot. We're going to lower down with control. Now, on this next progression, what I want you to do is stand up with control, and then I want you to lower down as slowly as you can, pause about halfway down, and hold it for 3 to 5 seconds, and then with control, lower all the way down into the chair. So, let me show you how it's done. Hopefully. So we're going to push back from the hips first, keeping the weight in the back half of the foot. The toes can be off the ground. I'm lowering down nice and slow. Do you think I'm halfway there? Maybe. I'm about halfway there. My quads are starting to talk. If I look down, I'm able to see my big toes. That's how I know my knees are in the right place. They're not falling forward. If you can't see your big toes, you have to shift your weight back. I'm holding. I think it's been longer than 5 seconds. I hope it's been longer than 5 seconds. And then with control, I'm lowering into this chair. Woo-hoo! Let's do it again. Powering up, shoulders back and down, nice and proud here. Pushing back from the hips first, lowering down as slowly as I can, breathing deep. If I happen to glance down, I can always see my big toes here. Again, that's how I know my knees are in the right position. I think I'm about halfway. I'm going to hold this because this feels pretty tough. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and with control, I'm lowering all the way down into the chair. Now I challenge you to do about 5 or 10 of those and see how that feels. Your legs, your quads should start to really feel that, the front of the thighs. Your core might start to talk, and overall it should be a pretty good leg strengthening workout here. Our next one that I want to challenge you to do, we're going to do a little vision series. So our eyes are one of the things that control our balance. And if we take that away, sometimes you can have a little different experience. So I want you, once you've mastered the chair sit to stand, you know where your chair is, and if you feel comfortable, I want you to try to shut one or both eyes. I'm going to go for both here. Weight is in the back half of the foot. I'm going to push through the back half of the foot as I stand up. I'm going to try to adjust my body so it's nice and tall without looking at a mirror or in the camera here. My chin's up, nice proud chest. And then moving from the hips, I'm going to push my hips back. I'm going to reach my hands behind me this time so I know where the chair is. And I'm slowly going to lower down. Now, if you know for a fact the chair is right behind you, you don't have to reach back. On the first one, I like to, just to make sure no one's playing a joke on me, nothing's moved, so that I do land in the chair. And if you're uncomfortable, maybe you just do the eyes closed while you stand up, and then you open one or both, or you partially open the eyes as you lower down. And this should change the game a little bit for you. Now, if we want to get tricky, if you're like, Leah, that was so easy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's walk our feet in a little bit. Eyes shut, stand up. Eyes shut, hips come back, hands can come forward to counterbalance, slowly lower down. And what you should notice is it's just a slightly different experience, right? You're kind of a little unsure on the first few, but you start to gain confidence as you do a few more. So those are some variations. Again, you could do anywhere from 6 to 12 of those, just playing around and mixing this up and mix and match this with the other exercises I've shown you. I hope that was helpful. Feel free to like my Facebook page, Golden Oak PT, and we'll go from there, guys. Have an awesome day.